Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be doing a Patreon request, and this album is requested by Nick, and Nick has requested Kim Dracula, A Gradual Decline in Morale. I'm really looking forward to this, and I've definitely gone with a sort of vampiric makeup look today. Well, because number one, the name is Kim Dracula, hence the vampire look. But also I have heard Kim Dracula once and only once, and it was on an Ice Peak song, and I really enjoyed it. I always like sing it randomly. I'm always like Kim Dracula, ooh, doesn't matter who, doesn't matter who. I don't know why, but it's just because I love that Ice Peak album, Kiss of Death album, and the song that I think the song might be Kiss of Death that Kim Dracula's on. Let me have a brief little look. I could never, no, I could never, ooh. I can't remember all the words. Yeah, I just want to hear it quick, actually, because I love it so much. But this is all I know from Kim Dracula, and it's just a feature, for God's sake. So I'm so excited to get into a full album. And the album came out in 2023 as well, so I'm not too late to it either.
Tell me that you love it. Tell me that you love it. Dracula. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter. Not me, doesn't matter who. Living on the planet. I would never plan it. I would never plan it. I could never. Say again. I never forget about all of the things you're trying to be.
So good. Yeah, so that is literally all I've ever heard from Kim Dracula. If his music's anything like that, like kind of all over the place with the vocals and like stuff like that, then I'm really, 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 really excited. I'm excited anyway, just from knowing that small feature, you know what I mean? Just wanted to let you know that I do realise throughout the video that Kim's pronouns are they, them. So when I say him or he, please just ignore it. I do find out that they go by they, them, and then I might sometimes slip up and say he, him, but I try and quickly correct it. Obviously not meant in a malicious way. It's just my brain, it takes time for me to catch up sometimes. And I love Ice Peak so much, and if this is anything like Ice Peak or just even Rocky or whatever it's going to be, I'm so excited and looking forward to it. It's what I very much feel like today, and doing the makeup has got me in the mood even more. I'll try and show it off a little bit better. Got like the really pointy lips, and I've got like these little line things going down under my eyes. It was meant to be kind of like veins, but it's a little bit too stark, but I like it anyway. And just like the super cool eyeshadow going on here and some eyebrow business. But yeah, I kind of love it. And I even did like little nose contour, which I never really do. So yeah, fun. And also I made a TikTok.
I'm not evil. I am sad. You don't love me. Burn in hell. I wanna keep you alive. I can't be yours. So you have to be mine. I wanna keep you alive. I can't be yours. So you have to be mine.
That's quite fun. I might place it in the video, but go and check it out and give it some love, because that would be nice. This light is really getting me annoyed. It's like kind of broken. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter who. Feels a bit weird having it here, like it's lit like upwards, and I don't really want an upwards light. I'm not telling ghost stories. All right, let's see how that goes. I do need to sort all this situation out. The wires under my desk is like all crazy and hanging because, don't worry, it's just boring. It's boring. Let's just get on with the music and not worry for now. Right, well, okay, you like the show. Well, I'm done pretending like I don't. Well, I can't forgive myself if I'm just a servant to my pain. Right, anyway, sorry, I'm like really obsessed with this song by Kobe from Sam and Kobe. He brought it out 2 years ago, and I remember listening to it a couple of years ago and really liked it, but I like it even more now. I like re-listened to it yesterday and was like, oh my God, I love it. And I've literally, I'm glad I mentioned it because I need to turn Spotify off loop because I was looping that song over and over and over again earlier today. But anyway, if you are watching on YouTube, then if you'd like to see this completely uncut, then do come over to Patreon. It's definitely beneficial because you get to see the video in all its glory and the songs in all their glory. Also, on Patreon, I will be reacting to the music video called Superhero, and let me just check if there's any more from this album. So there might be there might be 3 or 4. Yeah, okay, well anyway, I'm going to react to the music videos at the end. Hopefully I don't miss any. So that's only on Patreon though. So that's another benefit of why you should become a Patreon. Also, I do like song request videos, which are really fun, album request videos like this one. And yeah, but if you can't do that, don't worry. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. The light's gone off again, guys. Guys, this isn't good. If it happens again, I'm going to have to do something else. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to have to get a new light at the end of the day, but hey. Right, anyway, let's just get into it. The first song is called A Gradual Decline in Morale. Well, okay, you like this show. Oh, stop. Okay, so the light just went out again just before I started. So I've moved, I'm only using one light now. So the lighting is a bit different, but this is literally the best I could do. Yeah, let's just get into it. So annoying. I don't want to get annoyed though, because I want to enjoy this album. I've been excited for it. See, with like just one light, it makes me more shiny. Oh, fuck it. I'll just be shiny. It doesn't matter. I say it doesn't matter, but I'm literally so annoyed. But it's not really a big deal. Right. Okay, let's just start. A gradual decline in morale. Literally a gradual decline in my mood right now with all this stupid lighting issues, but hopefully this will boost it. Let's go. Dong. Ooh. Pretty. Thought it was a bit quiet. Not anymore. This is so vampiric. The bats. Oh, I love it. It's so Halloween-y. So high pitched. Just putting a blanket on my legs. I'm cold. Oh, the funk. This is my confession. I'm just gonna let it go. Ooh, very Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Can you feel that?
Yeah.
They said work it, bitch. They make you feel like you do want a bit.
Oh my god.
But you don't really wanna work it, bitch. Work it, bitch. I think they want to mind control. They use me for your hero. What I'm saying will not hold up in court, though. Okay.
I love the chaos. I love it.
Subject before you get yourself to trouble, Kim. Show 'em what you can do.
All I'm saying is I have to go to some really dark places to make this fucking thing. You're about to witness my death, my birth, and my fucking catharsis, you motherfuckers!
Wow.
Not everything mentioned in this album is an opinion of King Dracula themselves.
Let's go! I managed to slip out something that holds within it.
What? I'm like mind blown.
I may be a selling point, but it's on my terms, bitch. I'm telling you it ain't a joke. What I'm saying will not hold up in court, though. I think they want to mind control.
Whoa. This is called The Pledge. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. But okay, sorry. Okay. Okay. Oh fucking K. This is what we're in for. Absolute fucking chaos. I genuinely don't know what to say. Like, I actually don't. I don't know what to say. Like, number one, I was reading all the lyrics and really just trying to... Some of them were so fast, of course. You know, some of them were actually, like, so fast. And that was intense. And I loved it. I actually don't know what to say. I need to hear it again. I feel a bit, like, shocked. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I should really go through the whole song, but that would take too long. But what the hell? And it would take too long, and there's probably so much more songs like that where it's just all over the place that I haven't got time to do that. But I'm gonna go to Genius and see what might be said about the song. I loved all the moments. I loved sort of, it's kind of funny. There's like comical bits. It's like a theatre show. It actually feels like either a movie or a theatre. I can actually see it all very clearly in my head, like an actual like theatrical sort of gothic show going on and a movie, and it really brings you to places like that. But yeah, let me go on Genius and see what might be said about the song. I'm not going to go through every lyric, there's far too many, but I read the lyrics as we're going. It was like, I like the whole idea of like what Kim will say on this album. It may or may not be what he really thinks or his opinion, and like, don't hold it against him. And, you know, it really is setting us up for this album being kind of probably diabolical and intense and like comical in a sense, like Eminem sort of comical, where it's like satirical and like maybe a bit dark. Obviously, the song is called My Confession. So he's like confessing to the fact. And also, does Kim go by he or... Yeah, he. Okay. Just says, Kim presents himself as some kind of threat to others in the industry. He recognizes himself as a unique artist who is not like the others. He also addresses the lyrics of the album itself. Yeah, exactly. I like that he's like kind of different to people in the industry, yet and by being different, he's also a threat. So there is some kind of like, I don't know, like, what do you call it? Like fighting talk in there. Okay, I just want to move on now. So yeah, luck is a fine thing. Give it a chance. Right, let's go. Got a bit of a new metal feeling there.
I got that bass boom kicking, it's 2003, and I wanna kill people every day.
I love that creak. I got the bass boom kicking, it's 2003. Do you know what? Doing that is a really good way to reset your voice as well. Like if you've been singing too high, singing too low. If you go, it's actually very good and relaxing for the throat. Kind of brings it back to a neutral place. I'll do it on stage sometimes, not in the microphone. It's very like mindless self-indulgence, but modern. Wow.
Share a coffee with your fellow civilian.
That's tasty.
Unsure which path to take.
Who are you? What is your name?
Come with me, I'll show you.
I feel like there needs to be like a video accompanying every song, because it is set out like a musical.
We are all laughing at you. Like it's a fine day. Give it up.
Yeah, I love that.
People talk with the show with the gap, with the fact that I'm back to the teeth with the gap isn't whack. It's actually fat, motherfuckers in fact. Motherfuckers in line, all these motherfuckers in line.
Wow.
Why they lie is a mystery.
So many different voices. I love it. Yeah. Oh, I love how they all blend into each other. Okay, another one that's like completely chaotic. Do you know what's interesting? Like, obviously the music has such good like rockability, danceability, but because it changes so much, I'm literally stagnant. Like I literally am like, I'll bob my head because I know I can't throw myself into it because it'll switch in a heartbeat. I don't know what's coming next. I can't move to it. I bet like after a few like listens though, you know, once you get into the album, you know when everything is coming. So you could really throw down to it. But I can't. Seriously, I can't. And it's actually kind of weird to feel like I'm like, I can't actually do anything. But it's fun to just listen. I just don't want you to think I'm not enjoying it because I'm not moving to it. It's just, I literally can't. I literally don't know what to do. It's really annoying. I do kind of want to go through like one of the songs like line by line and then like talk about it a bit, like especially the vocals because he changes them up so much. I might just do it with this one. I might just do it and I'll try and be concise and not too long about it. Love the new metal sound. And it makes sense because he mentions 2003. That's so cool. I love the way it goes to that. It's all like, I can't even think of the genre, but it has like a very like early electronic sort of, not drum and bass. Well, it is drum and bass in a way, but like garagey as well, like electronic garage. It's, I don't know, it's just got something to it that I really like. But yeah, we start off with that. I got the bass boom kicking. It's 2003. Using that like, which I love. I think it sounds so cool. And then, but then when you get thrown into that pitch and it's like, you know, it's got like a real dancey sort of feel to it. And then he goes, salute your sensei. And it sounds just like Mindless Self-Indulgence. Just like it. Very, that reminds me of Korn. Don't you make fun of me? Yeah, he's like, It's not even singing, it's like whisper. You know when you do go, and the crowd goes wild. It's like using that type of voice. With a bit more. Make fun of me. It's like a gremlin, goblin. And that kind of falls like right into like Queens of the Stone Age sort of style. Oh, would they care if I shot the president? Using more of that sort of masculine, almost operatic and deep, open tone. Shot the president. And like a bit of like a rock and roll voice. But he starts out, oh, would they care if I shot the president? It literally goes from to It's really cool. Head. And when it goes head, it kind of reminds me of see, this is what I mean. I have to go line by line because every little bit reminds you of something else. And it's evidently meant to be that way. But yeah, it reminds me of, what's he called? The fucking lead singer of My Chemical Romance. Why have I forgotten his name? Gerard Way. Gerard Way. Sounds like him. Head. Hang on. Head. Head. And then doing like a power scream. Salute your sensei. Doing that sort of power scream 80s hair metal vibe, you know? And then into it like that. Like growling. And then like a, got the jazz. Like a little shuffly sound.
That's tasty.
Makes you want to do that, you know? And then it's got that like, share a coffee with your fellow civilian. That's tasty. It's got that like super like overly like American advertiser voice sort of thing.
Your fellow civilian.
Kind Kind of sounds like Jake Webber. If you know who Jake Webber is, he's like kind of popping off right now on YouTube. He kind of sounds like him.
Share a coffee with your fellow civilians.
It literally sounds exactly like him. I like that. And then screaming. I love that metal elements. Hi. From it being so aggressive to it being so soft is so good. And then this bit's just like,
What are you doing here?
you know, a script. His voice, come with me, I'll show you everything. Kind of Dorian Electra in a way, but I love like the, proper like giving it again that deeper sort of, masculine, but like very theatrical, very like circus-like even. It's cool. I love that bit. I like the whole we are all laughing at you. It's got a proper like pop punky, not just pop punk, but like maybe Escape the Fate, you know, like that scene emo time, you know what I mean? Scene emo time. You have the vocals, it's a bit more like straightforward, like hot guy rock, you know, like when I say hot guy rock, it's such a weird thing for me, but maybe it makes sense, maybe it doesn't, but that's the only way I can describe it. But you know, like a hot lead singer sort of vibe. We are laughing at you. It's got that more, it's cool guy. And then, like, it's a fine thing, give it a chance. And it's all like, you know, like it becomes slower and like it's a breakdown. And then guitar. The guitar, and then very Red Hot Chili Peppers. I love that. The motherfuckers in love. It kind of reminds me of a band called Mother, which I think I've shown on the channel before, but motherfuckers in love with those like the higher vocals. It's so fun. The voice here, and why they laugh is a mystery. Half these fools got no fucking sympathy. It's like Britney doing it. It's almost like Britney. It's like suddenly boy band voice, but emo as well. Very emo. Hot guy. The way he says I want to be like them. So good. I love that I got to go through that actually. I'm really happy that I did. Let's listen to Drown now. I've got a lot of pain going on today, guys. Headache, back pain, all sorts. But it's all good.
And you smiled for the last time in my life.
Whoa, that's very different. Oh, I love that.
I'm not fucking around. Baby, we've been heartless lately. Oh, you fucking drunk.
Ooh, I like this. That is so comical.
Want everybody to breathe like
Whoa, it's so weird. Crying. Seagulls. Literally sounds like where I live. Oh, tense.
I hope you fucking I can't get rid of you now. I'm not fucking around. I hope you fucking drown.
That's cool. Okay, some of those parts remind me of and like I don't know if this is like if it is a Japanese sort of dancey pop sound. It's like almost like an arcadey Japanese arcade sort of thing. I don't know, but it was reminding me of a district in a game Sims Urbs in a city, and the place is called Neon East, and it had sort of like that kind of techno like music. It had that sort of style. It reminded me of it a lot. But I don't know if it is actually Japanese or whatever, but it just gave me that feeling. I might actually have a little look at the about section, see if there's anything said. I haven't looked at the about section of the other ones, but oh well, we're here now, we're on Drown. I mean, I got a general idea of the lyrics. Someone has written, from what I understand about this song, it is directed towards a toxic person. They are someone that the artist would have done anything for and cared about. However, they were a terrible person and caused the artist to express anger and hatred towards them. In a way, is a song expressing pain and anger to a person who causes it. Yeah, literally just, it is exactly that. But yeah, so I was more wondering like about production stuff. So it's produced by Kim Dracula, Drew Falk and Sulker. Written by those three as well. Recording engineer Joe Haley, mixing engineer Drew Falcon and Kim Dracula. So Kim Dracula definitely had his hands all over this project, which is awesome and insane. Let's do it. Superhero.
Keep your big mouth shut. I got the thing I've been feeling inside. I wanna make all of these caregivers running hard. I got bullshit,
Bitch.
For you, flick out, take a pill, it's good, you know. Like when you cry at night. Well, I could be a superhero. I could be a superhero.
I could be a superhero. A superhero. I love all his voices he does.
As the tension grows. Look at me, don't look at me, don't look. All the people that come to see me can't see me for me. When you cry at night, nobody's gonna come to save me. Well, I could be a superhero. I could be a superhero. I am so
Love that. Lot of funk. A lot of funk. Imagine Kim Dracula and Clarence Clarity doing a song together. That I'd like to hear. I could be a superhero. Oh, we're transitioning. Oh, it's weird. Okay, let's have a little look at superhero and what that might be about. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. I'm saying what I'm saying when the song's playing, like little bits here and there, but I genuinely just like, I'm going with the motions, just like as you guys would, you know what I mean? There isn't a lot for me to say about production and so on like that, because it's not, it's so chaotic and it is what it is. It's fucking masterful, and I'd love to hear Clarence Clarity on a track with Kim Dracula. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they've talked before, who knows, but that would be so good. Love all the vocals that he does. I actually want to know a bit more about him. I think that's what I might do. I'm looking at these about sections and it's about the song, but I want to know more about him, you know? So what I'm going to do is click on the About the Artist on Spotify and just see what is said. Surfacing from the flesh-eating diseases and torrential wildfires of Australia, Kim Dracula has arrived to create turbulent creative art that mirrors the chaotic world around us. On the track Make Me Famous, we reach a gluttonous feast of violence, chaos and satire. Yeah, I said satirical at the very start, didn't I? I said maybe it would be quite satirical in places. In addition to being extreme and multifaceted lyrically and visually, Make Me Famous dwarfs Dracula's previous musical output by abrasively combining multiple styles. Okay, I don't need to know about all that. Yeah, it's still not like a lot said about him. Like, so is he Australian? For one, is he Australian? I just want to know a bit more about him. Like, who is he? Like, who are you? What made you want to do all this? Born in 1997, so he's younger than me. He's only 26, that's crazy. He's a Sagittarius, he is Australian, alternative music performer and TikTok personality who has been recognised for sharing their craft on their verified Kim Drac account. Oh, in 2020, they released several songs, including Paparazzi. I know the Paparazzi one. I know it because I did a TikTok to it years ago. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's the exact one that I'm thinking. I'm your biggest fan, I'll follow you till you love me. That one, and it sounds like that. I'm doing the voice perfectly, so you're going to know exactly what I mean. But, okay, so he is a TikTok personality. Yeah, I was wondering where the hell did he just randomly come from and why is he so loved and, like, he's come out the blue with this sort of music as his album, and it's like really well produced and like masterfully done. I'm like, what happened? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Which is so cool. And is it definitely he? Because now I'm looking at this, I'm reading this, it's saying they and their. Oh, let me have a look then. Kim Dracula pronouns. Oh, I keep seeing some refer to Kim Dracula as them, as in a band, and I see some referred to as him, as if he's promoted as a standalone artist who maybe has his own band for playing live and studio recordings. Okay, so maybe they and... Oh, fucking hell, who knows? I know Kim Dracula... Oh, how am I meant to know, guys? How do I know this stuff? Also, maybe actually... I didn't read the bit that Nick, who requested this album, I didn't read what he said out to you guys because I was meant to. And, you know, I haven't read it in a while and I'll probably get the answers of if it's a he or they at this point. Nick has said, the album is called A Gradual Decline in... the album is called A Gradual Decline in Morale by Kim Dracula. They're a solo artist. They, them pronouns. I literally got this message up before I started the video so I could read it at the start of the video and it would have helped me a whole lot, wouldn't it? Okay, they go by they, them. I thought so. I had this feeling at the very start. I was like, is it he or they, them? I just had this weird feeling. From Australia, whose mum was a singing teacher. Kim plays all the instruments, compose and does nearly everything by themselves. You loved I Disagree by Poppy, so I think you'll love this, as it's a more cohesive take on genre flipping with metal roots. A bit about the album. It is a conceptual album, so it tells a narrative when listened to in order through lyrics and sounds. It's about fictional Kim falling down a dark path. I think it's best left at that, as the lyrics and overall experience is something I wish I could experience again for the first time, and best going into blind. I will say, though, it does get quite dark and is meant more of an art piece spotlighting the darkness in our modern society rather than celebrating it. Very tongue-in-cheek, if you will. Okay, I'm so glad I read this. Why? I literally got it up to read. I think, when the light thing was happening at the start and it was falling down, I got distracted. It was pissing me off. No, I'm so glad I know this now. Okay, lots of good backstory there. And also just a little bit more insight into the album and it being a concept, and which I kind of gathered at this point anyway. Oh yeah, I was going to read what that one was about, superhero. Track 6 tells a far deeper and universal story about supposedly depression or other mental illnesses caused by chemical imbalances. In the lyrics, the superhero seems to come from a judgmental perspective, telling their listener to calm down and what you're feeling is fake / not that serious, but also still seems to care about the listener, saying, when you cry at night, I could be your superhero. But I think that's funny because when he says like that, I can be your superhero. Oh, I can't remember the melody. He kind of sounds not fake the way he says it. Like, I could be a superhero. It's got like a fakeness to it. The listener also encourages the listener to take prescription drugs to fix their illness, which becomes a recurring theme in the lyrics and music videos. The listener also encourages the listener. I think the singer, maybe. Overall, this song seems to be about the toxic mentality that mental illness is fake and adverse effects that come from believing this. Yeah, so basically, like, when they are saying, like, take these pills and all that, it's more like society and them being like, not care. The uncaringness is society. It's not necessarily them, and from their, it's not their opinion. Like it was said at the start, it's not their opinion. A lot of this, some of it literally is just society, and it's, yeah, I love that. That's really cool. I'm excited to hear that one again now because it's kind of hard to follow the lyrics like properly and like take it all in with everything changing so much on first listen, but I'm sure I'll get really into it when I've had it a few more times. All right, this one's called Are You, featuring Kiran J. Callanan.
Cinnamon glow to a cigarette. His mama said she was a teacher's pet. The thought of her begging to make him sweat.
Kimmy was hanging out with a gun. Mama said he was the gifted son.
I am your number one.
Smothering shit load with the why. No brother, no sister ain't here for my.
You a better fool. You're a better fool.
He's got an eye full of spit. He's got no time to kill. Are you
Yeah, chug away. This one's got a Marilyn Manson feel to it. Maybe a bit of 9 Inch Nails as well. A lot less all over the place as well, which is cool to have the dynamic. Still experimental.
Oh, land of the sun, you won't fall in.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I really want to look into that one. Like, what the hell? The whole pediatric file sort of moment. I was like, what? What's this? So it kind of sounds like, is he on about his life, like a little bit? Because like I'm actually going to go through the lyrics of this one because it's not too long. It's not too many frequent changes, and yeah, I just want to. Also, I am in so much pain, guys, and I want to sit like this the whole video, but this isn't a very good like way to react, is it? Like this. You can't really see me in it, and it's a very unflattering sort of angle. But I wish I could. Like, I wish I could. Sit and make love to a cigarette. His mama said she was a teacher's pet. The thought of her begging to make him sweat. The thought of his breath climbing down her neck. Kimmy was hanging out with a... Okay, but actually, let's think about that. Like, maybe he's saying that his mother was essayed as a kid or something by her teacher or something, and it makes him feel gross, you know. Kimmy was hanging out with a gun. It makes them feel gross. It's them now. Because I've said him so many times, it's really pissing me off. Them made them feel weird. Sorry. You know I'm not doing it on purpose. Kimmy was hanging out with a gun. Mama said he was the gifted son. Yeah, but then Mama said he was the gifted son. Did they recently change their pronouns? Or is it because it's their mum? They're saying what their mum would say. Their mum would say he rather than they. I don't know. Anyway, Kimmy was hanging out with a gun. Mama said he was a gifted son. I want you to come. I am your number one. Hanging out with a gun. Interesting. Maybe just like, I don't know. Smothering shit all over the wire. No brother, no sister, ain't here for miles. He kept all his secrets locked in a vial. A son of a bitch, you're a pediatric file. I really don't know. Are you sound? He's got a mouthful of dirt. He's got an eye full of spit. Is it like a sort of revenge on this guy who might have hurt their mother? Maybe. Track 7 takes a perspective of someone's childhood, suspected to be Kim's, based on the line Kimmy was hanging out with a gun. The song seemed to be about his mother and her apparent relationship with a man and accusing said man of being a pediatric file. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I got from it. That is what I got from it. Crazy. I really like this track though. Like the way it sounds was really cool. And like it was cool to have that sort of like track that isn't going all over the place, because if every song's like that, it's not really a dynamic album. But yeah, let's see what this one sounds like. Land of the Sun.
Fall in love, oh land of the sun. To remember. All they ever do is
The way my head naturally fell into that, because it's like I don't know how I naturally went into that so fast when I didn't know that was coming.
something real, something real.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Elvis.
Say as well, might as well. Run down and watch this old town away. Might as well. It's always the same old thing every single fucking time.
I like that.
January. Oh, land of the sun, you won't fall in love. Here we go. They ain't ready for me. They ain't ready for me.
Llega midiendo 6 pies con una
What?
pulgada.
It's speeding up. I love that.
Oh, land of the sun, you won't fall in love. Oh, land of the sun, you remember.
Woo! Yeah. Woo! Like Tom and Jerry sound effects in the back.
Stop. Thank you.
Look you.
I think we're gonna roll into the. I think we're gonna go in commercial now. Commercial break.
That's so
Yeah,
Eminem. That like it. I know it seems like they're complete different artists, but like, and there's so much Eminem moments in this, just like the comedy and the satire and the voices, the characters, and also like kind of theatricalness. I know like Eminem has a lot of theatricalness. I'm sorry, he has got some theatre about him. Storytelling and character-based and voices and fun and playtime, you know? It's cool. But yeah, this is going into the turn, which is only 21 seconds long.
You're listening to a gradual decline in morale. This may end up being one of your favorite albums of all time. I mean, you're already halfway in. Don't stop now.
You never do what you tell, motherfucker. Got the remedy.
I like how it goes into that though, like, don't stop now. You never do as you tell, motherfucker. Kind of like goes against that, right? God, these songs are like going by in like a blur almost. Like I can't remember what they all like sound like because they all have billions of different sounds in them. There's nothing defining them, you know? And I don't mean that in a bad way at all. It feels like one big show, like one big story. It doesn't feel like separate songs. It literally feels like one big song, really. It goes into that sort of like, I don't know, like Mexican sort of sound, I'd say, which I think was really cool. Land of the Sun, maybe, yeah. What is Land of the Sun? America or California or maybe Mexico? Maybe Mexico. Right, anyway, next one's called Divine Retribution.
You never do what you tell, motherfucker. Oh, fuck your mother, little boy. Talked up, but then he tried to do a run. Whoop, whoop. I'm fucking sick in the head. Shoot your fucking dad when he's lying in bed. Flick, 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 flick of my stick. Loading up the barrel with the flick of my wrist. Come on,
I've gotta do something that we'll never forget.
I will be remembered.
This just in! A swarm of police officers are caught in a car chase! They are in fast!
Do you know what? It kind of reminds me of the game Saints Row as well. Like some of like the radio stations and like the mini games and like, well, the certain games that you have to play and like the commentators, it's like satire, sort of like a advertisement voice. Yeah, it reminds me of that too, which is really fun.
Dracula! Would you believe it? Wait! They're heading towards this building!
Oh, yeah. I love that. Ooh, I really like the way that feels.
All your actions are completely justified.
Yeah.
Son, you'll see that something is missing. A heart so pure and true could never make it that picture. Now it's starting to glisten. But sometimes you gotta kill children to make the world listen.
Sing it, Kim. Nice. Oh, what the hell? We got that sort of bing bang down like I'm Havana, oh na na. It's got that sort of vibe. Yeah. Okay. Another cool one. I don't even know what to say. Yeah. Some of the lines did make me laugh, even though I'm not going to decipher everything. I just can't. My brain isn't up for it, basically. But anyway, Mag, dump on your hoe, F your mother. Little boy talked tough, but then he tried to do a runner. And then also, I want to F up all their fingers that count on it. I like that. You know, Murder Academy, how could I benefit? Apathy, anything, I am malevolent. Taken aback, I said it was irrelevant. Man, I want to fuck up all the fingers that count on it. I love that. And also, I'm effing sick in the head. Shoot your effing dad while he's lying in bed. Very Oedipus of Kim. Flick, flick, flick my stick. Loading up the barrel with a flick of my wrist. Sounding a little bit saucy, you know, a little bit sexual, right? As well as it sounding like it being about a gun. So it sounds like sexual but dangerous as well. I've got something they will never forget. I will be remembered. I will be remembered. This just in, a swarm of police officers are caught in a car chase. They are in fast pursuit. And get this, they appear to be going after the one and only Kim Dracula. Would you believe it? Wait, they're heading towards this building. I love that. And then like a breakdown, which was so cool. Take a picture, hang it up and watch it in the sun. You'll see that something is missing. A heart so pure and true can never make it. That picture now is starting to glisten. Only look aside to crack it open. Now head to fact your conscious is hissing. Means nothing to me, but something you've got to kill the children to make the world listen. But sometimes you've got to kill the children to make the world listen. What? I have absolutely no idea what the whole bit that all means. I don't have a fucking clue. But I do like the last line now. I find it interesting. Like, to be seen, you have to do something bad. That's an easy way to get like fame or to be listened to, is to do something really bad. I'm going to have a short break because my back is actually starting to affect me and the video a little bit, and I don't like that. And it's not affecting the video, it's affecting my brain. Like, it's making me feel like I'm doing a bad job. It's making me feel like I'm not, you know, doing this right. I'm getting anxiety basically because of the pain. When I don't feel fully myself or feel like fully good, I do worry about it coming across, and I need to take that break just to I don't know, somehow sort my back out. I don't know how I will, but yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to use this lovely pillow of my face. I can't even do that face anymore. I can't really do it. But anyway, that was, believe it or not, I was 17 here. This is what I used to look like. I can pull some pretty crazy faces, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, I'm using it as my back support because hopefully that'll help. And let me get my little blanket / cardigan thing on. Right, let's get back into it. I am really enjoying this album, by the way. I don't know if because of the pain, if I'm coming across like I like it. I know I'm very taken aback by a lot of it. But it doesn't mean I'm not enjoying it. I'm just very concentrating. I'm listening to every sound, and hopefully that does come across in my reaction. My little commentary afterwards has been a bit dry, I'd say, but only because I'm like, I feel like I say it all in a moment, or I react very in a moment. It's a very reactionary album. You know what I mean? It is very reaction based. I don't have a lot to say after the songs just because they go by and half of it I've already forgotten. So it was really fun when I went through the song. You know, when I went through, what song was it again? Luck is a Fine Thing. It was fun when I got to go through it because I could talk about each moment. But because I'm doing a whole album reaction, it's hard to do that with all the songs, even though I had very much loved to. But I hope that my reaction is still enjoyable for you, because I'm really enjoying this album. Truly I am. It's really interesting, really fun. And I can't wait to be able to listen to it again in my own time as well, you know. But anyway, let's do it. Undercover. Havana Unana.
I'll give you all a fucking show.
Do it.
What do you mean? What you do say?
Oh, sorry. I always say that. They always say what you mean and mean what you say. That is a saying. Obviously, they're saying, they are saying. That's the other thing that keeps annoying me throughout this reaction, is that I keep saying he, and now I've learned that it's they. I'm having to switch it. It's like really, really like throwing me off a little bit, and I keep getting annoyed about it because I hate to be disrespectful in any way to anyone's pronouns, as I am very accepting of all pronouns. So yeah, I get a little frustrated sometimes when I don't get it right immediately. It's just hard. Your brain can't just suddenly switch from like saying one thing to another thing. And when they have such a masculine vocal, it's hard. It's very difficult. But I am not doing this on purpose. I am not. It just takes me, I'm slow. I'm fucking slow. I can't do it. I'm sure you understand. I'm sure a lot of people understand, you know. But they say what do you mean what you do say. But I say what you mean and mean what you say. But it's the same concept. But anyway, yeah. Hot voice again. So it goes from literally undercover, where it's all like, whiny. Tell me what you mean, I'm running out of machine guns. I love that.
Tell me what you mean, I'm running out of machine guns.
I love.
Are you sure you are telling me the truth? Cause it kinda seems like you're lying.
Oh, that's cool. It really does feel like they've got so many characters, and all the characters mean something, you know, like, look at me, what can I do? It's very like, that's got that sort of comedic, who cares attitude, like, you know, kind of looking down on people, being mischievous. It's kind of mischievous, yeah.
I'm sorry if you're feeling well. It's disgusting.
Tasmanian devil, got the voice of the devil.
Oh, that is impressive.
Undercover. Tell me what you mean. I'm running out of machine guns.
I'm not your lover. I'm just gonna keep it going. Industry Secrets.
What a sunny day, till I'm ready. They won't be ready for me. I hate women and gays and any other minorities that get in my way. Who do you know? And who do you blow?
I love their laughing.
What they won't let me! You fucking can't! Thinking about fucking teenage love!
This is interesting.
Who do you know? And who do you blow? And I'll blow you all away!
Oh, I love that, the panning. Nice. Okay, I love that one. Those last two ones were actually really fantastic. Well, they all are, but I love the metal moments. I really love the metal moments. I love all the moments, but those metal moments are just like, oh, they're just so powerful and they take over. I love it. Yeah, Industry Secrets. I mean, the name alone is interesting. What a sunny day. At home, I'd rather stay. I won't let them see me till I'm ready. They won't be ready for me. I hate women and gays and any other minorities that get in my way. I hate whatever is trendy for me. I just need a target, you see. It's who do you know and who do you blow. That's interesting. Who do you know? Like, so to make it in this industry, it's who you know and who do you blow. You know, how that classic thing of effing your way up to the top, whether that be in a way that is consensual or not, you know, quite sad, really. All I wanted to be was a fucking artist, but they won't let me, you effing CUNTs. The industry's impossible to get into. I don't give a F about if it's simple. Make a song about a girl and her pimples. Teenage love and they're still serving up wrinkles. How the F are you 40 years old and still singing about effing teenage love? That line is interesting to me because I swear I've heard someone say that before. I swear like I've heard someone say that line. Like, how can you be singing about teenage love at that age? I can't remember who said it. Maybe it was like Trisha Paytas said it on the Just Trish podcast. It is actually highlighted here on Genius. I'll click it. Probably refers to an American singer, Katy Perry, who's currently 38 and has one of the most popular songs about teenage love. That's interesting. And proposed suggestion, definitely more so MGK. However, MGK is only 33, which isn't almost 40, but maybe it's for better rhyming, you know. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. I love you, I love you, I love you. Who do you know? Yeah, okay, we got it. We get it. It's about the industry. Interesting. In Industry Secrets, Kim expresses their frustration with the music industry, saying things like the industry is impossible to get into. The chorus highlights this, talking about how people are interested not in good music, but in gossip, causing good artists to go unnoticed. Interesting. Yeah, true as well. All true. Right, this one's called Rosé. Pretty.
Sweet rosé has a flavor that
The country of it all.
it's warm and sad. Oh, I would still choose. I know what's true. Well, I'll make it fast. Pass me the glass. I'm higher than the other guys. I admit I might have a problem, but ain't that what makes it fun? Slicker takes my fucking head off. More than a loaded gun.
Interesting. Does seem to be about alcoholism.
Makes one man
ad-libs. Ooh. Who's Caroline?
Alcohol travels through the blood and attacks the brain, slowly shrinking it over time until there is nothing left of one's own humanity.
Wow. Filthy. I love the snarling. Oh. I'm listening to it. 70 Thorns, featuring Jonathan Davis. Oh, I like that with the panning. Like the corners of your eye.
I'll take it personally. You were versed in virtually nerfing the herd. Believe heard at least. Don't make no fingers out of it, but to God, I don't know anybody. I gotta kick up me and top.
I wanna feel something. I wanna feel something.
I wanna feel something.
I want to be the one who loves you. It feeds the fear.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of punky. Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I wanna take you outside and see what you taste like.
Oh, drum solo! We never get drum solos. I don't hear them very much.
Feelings intense, they're hard to swallow.
Do you know what? It's one of those albums I don't want to pause and talk about because, like I already said, it feels like this ongoing long song. It feels like it's like a, you know what I mean? It feels like it should be listened to without comment, you know, until you go for it again, sort of thing. I feel like I wish I could have done that in a way. Like, obviously it would have taken so long, but I wish I could listen to the whole thing in one and then, like, paused on each song. You know what I mean? Like, there is part of me that's, like, regrettably, like, I wish I did kind of go through the songs a bit more at the start. You know, song by song. I kind of wish I did, even though this would have been a very, very, very long video. And it would have taken too long to edit all of that. It's just, I just wish I could do it, you know? If I didn't have to edit everything myself, I probably would do stuff like that. You know, and I'm not going to keep moaning about that because I'm enjoying myself so much. And I do feel like as the songs are going, I am giving the, like, necessary reaction. I'm very, very real with it. And like I said, this video is definitely more of a reaction than a review in a lot of cases. You know what I mean? In a lot of ways, it's more of a reaction than a review. And you know me, like, my videos are reactions, but they're also reviews. Whereas this one's got, obviously there'll be review to it. There has been reviews to it, but the reaction is where it's at because it is just so fun. It's so fun the way it, like, bursts and like changes and the metal of it all. It's so good. So good. And I love that there is so many different genre blends, but metal is the core. Right, Rosé seemed to be about alcoholism and maybe Kim's sort of struggles with that, basically. And then 70 Thorns, I'm just going to look into that. Love the drums. It made me feel like, was that a live drum? Not entirely sure. It might not be at all, but it sounded so good. It was so good. It looks like there's a music video to this one as well, so that's cool. Yay, I'm actually really interested to see what the music videos will be like. I am a little worried that they're going to have some cringe factor to them, like whether it be gory stuff, like But fuck it, I'll deal with that as I go. But yeah, moving on, we've got the Prestige, and then it will go into Reunion and Reintegration. So I'll let them play together.
Plan is perfect, it's foolproof. There is no turning back. You know what you want to do. Go ahead, make us laugh.
Do it. I think you
Go
should.
ahead with the plan.
Creepy. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's cool. The softer vocal with the, like, you know, distortion.
Let us sing now. There's not much time left. I'm stronger now, baby. Look me in my eyes, look me in my eyes. Ow! They say you're different, me today. I wanna say things your way. I wanna say things your way.
It's like rumbling. Oh.
Guess who, you fucking imbeciles? Better fucking run!
So many good metal moments.
Scheme, be afraid, love more to make a visit than a poem. They say you're different, me today. I wanna say things,
I love that break. Cool. Again, just so cool. So good. Using like a voice in that one is like, yeah. A bit more like sort of the Metallica type of metal. And then obviously all the metal tropes and a dun 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 dun, like that bit, like where it always feels like a monster kind of coming after you. Love it. So many good metal tropes and like, oh, just moments. It's so good. I'm loving this so much. So much. I can't wait to be able to hear this again and again and again and again. And it probably will be one of those albums I do hear again and again and again. Yeah, moving on. Kitty Kitty.
Kitty been sleeping around.
Whoa. Bass. Oh, come on. Haha.
Kitty gave me sugar and she asked me if I knew her name. I wouldn't say it if I didn't. Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Gives Bob Cracker Rock, Shawty, Yucky, Kitty be sleeping around while you be sleeping so sound. Kitty be sleeping around.
Ooh, bit Deftones there.
But she was just sleeping now. But she was just sleeping now.
This is very Dorian Electra as well.
Cracker Rock, Shawty, Yucky, didn't mean to make a joke. Boy's name George, don't feel
That's so hard.
I'm waiting for the end of the song. Go shame her face in the ground. Kitty be sleeping around. No sound.
I love this.
I looked at Kitty and I knew she was up to something. Oh God.
There's no turning back now.
I really love that one. Kitty might be a favourite. Crazy, I didn't think I'd even be able to like pinpoint a favourite on an album like this where there's just, every song has been fucking good. I've not disliked one song, which is mad. Like, it always blows my mind when I hear an album like that. But it's how can you dislike one song when there's always something different within a song? I think I loved Kitty so much, and the way they sounded, they were doing that like voice that was very like, again, kind of got that sexiness to it a little bit. It's kind of raunchy. There's a bit of like Deftones to it. Who else did I say? I can't remember now, but I'll remember when I watch the edit back. But What the hell? I wonder what Kitty's about. I mean, yeah, it sounds like maybe Kitty's been sleeping around like a cat, you know, like cats sleep all day and they do what they want and they're very independent and whatever. But Kitty might also be a name of a woman, you know? So let me have a little look. Kitty's been sleeping around. The song is most likely about infidelity, making it quite obvious with the lyrics such as Kitty's been sleeping around. Yeah. It does sound like that sort of feeling. And it kind of reminded me of Deftones with that sort of content as well, because like, as in, what's he called? What the hell is he called? Lead singer of Deftones? Chino. Don't know why. I was like, what the hell? I was going to say Chi. I was like, it's not Chi. And it's not Chung. It's Chino. Chino Moreno. Yeah, Chino wasn't afraid to kind of like sing what he wanted about his girlfriend and stuff, and like whether it be good or bad, you know, and that gave me a vibe in this song, which is really cool. The inspirations are insane. Just so many people I've mentioned throughout this album. Same as when I reacted to Poppy, but this one more so because it like flips and switches so fast and it just feels even like more obvious as well, which I love. But yeah, let's do it. Make Me Famous.
And of course, we'll always give it to him. It's enough to make you. It's enough to make you.
Oh, I love that. The way it turned down. Ooh.
Listen closely to the words of this song. I'm betting a lot of people never had the place they belong. Celebrity stars just for murdering people. Baby, doesn't it feel so familiar?
Wow. I love that. His voice. Their voice. So good.
Soon I'll be praised for causing havoc. That's why I signed up to protect and deserve. That's your captain speaking. I order you to give them all a nice bullet to the head. They know all's about that fucking ride.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, interesting. And horrible. That sound. Don't kill me. That sound should not be approved. It's like making me feel like I have tinnitus. Oh my god, so good. Their voice. When they're like, I'm sorry, I said he again, but I very quickly changed it to they. I'm actually kind of sad we're getting to the end of the album because I felt like the first like few songs, yes, I reacted to it, but I was so overwhelmed and like shocked by it. And now, as you could probably notice in my reaction, I'm kind of more like getting into it, like all of it, because I'm more used to like the changes now. Yeah, I kind of wish I could restart the whole album again, but obviously that doesn't make sense for a first reaction. I might have to do like some sort of revisit at some point though, because oh damn, I don't know, it's just weird. When they said, wait, what is the bit now?
Better not look at me wrong.
They sound so sexy when I do that. It reminds me of someone as well, but I don't know who. Celebrity status just for murdering people. Yeah, it just reminds me of like that 2000s, the emo, and like, yeah, just like, I don't know, just all that vibe, you know? The rock songs, the emo-y songs, the scene songs. Love these songs, man. They're so good. But yeah, Make Me Famous. Someone wrote, because people can input their own like little thing on Genius of what the song's about. someone just literally wrote sacrilege. Listen closely to the words in this song. I'm betting a lot of people never had a place they belong. Give them a platform for doing something evil. You better not look at me wrong because I'm going to mess you up for real. Celebrity status just for murdering people. Baby, doesn't it feel so familiar? Cruising down the street with my 74. These stupid little rats don't even know what I've been lurking around sniffing before. Who wants to dance? My wicked dance. I love to play, I love to cause damage. It's what these useless idiots deserve. Soon I'll be praised for causing havoc. That's why I signed up to protect and to serve. Interesting. So it's kind of like about being famous for doing bad things. I think we've even mentioned that already in the album about being famous for doing bad. And that's why I signed up to protect and to serve. It may be even about policemen, you know, or war even. This is your captain speaking. I order you to give them all a nice bullet to the head. Yes, sir, whatever you say. I'll paint the walls a potent fucking red. I love it. It's so good. It's just like that satire again as well. And the gunshot at the end, very, impactful there. Because it literally is about being famous for doing bad things, but under the guise of it being to serve and protect. Perfectly said, Fern. Okay, this one's called Iris. Let me just check. The last song is 26 seconds, so this is technically the last song, really, Iris. I'm really interested. Kind of sad it's over, though, but I am going to be watching the music videos over on Patreon, and it's going to be at the end of this video, but if you're watching on YouTube, it won't be in the video, just on Patreon. I think you get the idea. But anyway, let's do it. Iris.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow.
Interesting. Who sings this? Goo Goo Dolls, right? And the song is called Iris.
I just don't wanna miss you tonight.
But I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand.
Interesting. Having this as the last song.
When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive.
I like that.
But I don't want the world to see me.
It really fits the album, the lyrics, all of it.
You to know who I am.
I just want you to know who I am. The bit crushing. I like that. Oh. It's ascending. Sounds so tortured.
Okay, hello? Hello? Is this thing on?
The end for now.
Okay. Well, if you're still here listening, I guess that means you made it to the end of the album. So congratulations.
Kim's dead.
What? What do you mean Kim's dead?
Kim's dead.
What? Okay, I gotta go.
Oh, I like that ending. That's so cool. Damn, I kind of want to go back to like a couple of the starter songs just to like hear them again now that I'm like more used to it and also not in as much pain as I was. I might just do that very quickly just to see if there's anything different, because I felt like halfway through the album I started to really understand, get into it, feel it all more. I was less overwhelmed and a bit more just like going with it. I don't know, it just, yeah. I'm just going to quickly go to my confession. Because this is really chaotic here. Very Red Hot Chili Peppers.
On your computer screen.
Can you feel that?
Yeah.
They said work it, bitch.
I love this
They make you
bit.
feel like you don't want it, bitch. And then they'll throw you in the deepest. Work it, bitch. Work it, bitch.
It's quite crazy how much they sound like Jake Webber in those bits.
Said work it, bitch. They make you feel like
Honestly, just search up Jake Webber's music if you don't know who Jake Webber is and just listen.
work it, bitch.
I think they want to mind control. They use me for your hero.
I love that.
Okay, the track's speeding up now. Better change the subject before you get yourself in trouble, Kim. Ooh.
Yeah. I like that. Show them what you can do, and then they do this.
Look, all I'm saying is I have to go to some really dark places to make this fucking thing. It represents everything I am, everything I'm not, but also everything I could have been.
Everything mentioned in this album is an opinion of Kim Dracula themselves. Lots of the things that are sung or spoken are from the perspective of others. Kim Dracula does not condone any of the acts mentioned that one might deem immoral in the rest of the album.
Let's go!
You know, after listening to the album and now listening to this song, it makes even more sense. I'm actually kind of glad I went back to the song. I won't go back to any of the others. I'm just going back to this one. But, yeah, it's hitting different.
Something that holds within it at least a semblance of artistic integrity. I may be a selling point, but it's on my terms, bitch. I think they want to mind control. What I'm saying will not hold up in court. I think they want to mind control.
It's so different. Do you know what? It's so different hearing it this time round, because like, literally the first time round I was just like, oh, you know, I said I couldn't even really move or anything or do anything because I'm just concentrating, which was so true. I literally couldn't do much. I literally could only react and my face just said it all. But now that I'm a bit more used to the structures and what they do with the music, I feel like I could really get into it. I'm actually so freaking excited to edit this and also listen to it all in one. I'm so excited, but also a little bit like annoyed because like this isn't the only time this has happened, by the way. Like on first time reaction, sometimes I'm like, oh damn, this is definitely a better second listen. This is definitely a better third listen. It didn't even take that long though. It took me a few songs really to really get into it and understand it and let it go run through me and that I could read it and take in the information, because when I'm hearing all these new sounds, I can't really take in the information of the lyrics as well, and also the faster, it's just a bit too fucking mental. But honestly, in love with it. But anyway, before I close it out and talk about the songs and what my favourites are and so on, I'm going to react to the music videos. But that is just for Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon and want to see that, you can join at the bottom tier and you can view it in all its glory. Back to YouTube here. I was just saying how the videos enhance the songs just like I knew they would. Because at the very start of the album, I was saying about how it would have been cool to see like a visual to each of the songs. And yeah, it would have been cool. But obviously, I was also saying how that would also cost a lot of money and whatever. But you should definitely check out what I said on Patreon. If you can become a patron, do check it out, because watching those music videos shifted me even more, like made me an actual like super fan. Actually, the videos changed everything. Also, I noticed that Jonathan on the song the Thorn one, was it 70 Thorns, Jonathan is the lead singer of Korn. I noticed that when I saw him, and I noticed a few things, and I was saying how it would have been a lot easier to say they after seeing what Kim looks like as well, because Kim does have such a cool androgynous look of like being male and female, but really not being any of those things, just being this character, this kind of cartoon that is doing such good with their music. It really is amazing. I really, really hope you do get to see my reactions to the music videos, because it unfolds in such a good way as well. Let's go through the track list quickly. So we had My Confession, which I went back to, didn't I, at the end? Love it. I think it's brilliant. Luck Is a Fine Thing, thought that was fantastic. Drown, heard it again when I watched the music video to it. Really, 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 really cool. Like it. It's a little bit more low-key out of all of them. And low-key is a funny word to say, but just had a different feel to it. I don't know. But Superhero, just watched the music video to that. Really fucking good. Are You? Can't really remember it. I do a little bit, but I'm not fully. I'll remember it when I hear it again. Land of the Sun was really good. I really liked that, like the vocal layering in that one. And it was interesting as well. Like, oh yeah, it had like the Mexican like feel to it too. Divine Retribution. Do you remember that one?
You never do what you tell, motherfucker. Got the weapon.
Oh yeah.
Trying to find someone to cover.
Yeah, I remember it now. Yeah, good. They're all good. It's really hard to like say anything. Undercover, good. Industry Secrets, I thought was really cool. Rosé was kind of like sad actually, but really good. 70 Thorns, amazing. Reunion and Reintegration, good. I can't really remember it, but I know I just thought they were all good, so good. No, I think I really liked that one actually. And then Kitty Kitty, I loved. It might have been my favourite on the album, but now I don't know. Now I don't know. I think Superhero might be one of my favourites now. Just that I could be a superhero. Just the way they say that. Make Me Famous was so fucking good too. And then the Iris cover was great. Great album. Great album. I wish I had more time to actually dive into every single nook and cranny, but I've said that. I'm a broken record. But wow. Okay. Thank you so much for that request, Nick. Honestly, amazing request. So fun, so different. And like, not so different in the fact that I haven't listened to music like that, but just different for like, the music is different in itself, not different for me necessarily. I know I've heard music like that, but it is different still different because they're like a completely different person. Their whole concept is fucking amazing and unique. And oh my God, this needs to be heard even more than it has. Like some of these songs haven't even hit 1 million listens. That's like shocking to me. But still, they're doing pretty good. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm definitely putting this one on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all those lovely things. Come on Patreon if you can. Follow me on Instagram. All the links will be in the description. And I shall see you next time. Bye.